Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Big Daddy Candyman is our subject. And, of course, he is the defending NL Cy Young Award winner. A nice piece of hardware to put on the shelf, I would imagine.
Well, it certainly is, Matt. He should be very proud of the way he pitched last year, and he definitely deserves the award. There's always at least a couple of worthy candidates for yearly awards like this, but I think that he was the clear choice last season. It became apparent right away that he was just on a different level and that hitters really didn't want anything to do with him. I'm looking forward to see if he can repeat as Cy Young this year.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as you get a look at Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two of the game's premier first basemen, Goldschmidt and Rizzo, lead their teams next. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in that sixth spot. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him, whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Dexter Fowler heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 24.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, I don't know if it's an old saying or not, but if you can play .750 ball at home, .500 on the road, you'd win 100 games. Well, this has been an 800 homestand for him so far. They're 4-1. They'd love to keep that going here.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And now here's a look at Joe Maddon's lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man hitting sixth can keep it going.
Javier Baez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hello, a good day to you, my friend.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Tonight.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Hey, what's up, boss?
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is. A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Settling in now, Miguel Montero. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, no outs now.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1. Ball right here.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
2-2.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey, we got one.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
My bad.
One thing this team cannot afford is for him to get hurt early in the season. Luckily, though, looks like he's going to be all right.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Very important here with 2 guys on following the hit by pitch. He had to.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
This one's flared out toward left. Inciarte posts under it. 2 gone.
Hold it right there. Hold it.
Chris Coughlin gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And this one gets away. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Cubs nothing. Into the box now, Big Daddy Candyman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Fowler, still going back. A leap, but it's off his glove. Around second. He'll try for third.
Right here, find the ball.
And he'll make it into third here with a two-out triple.
Good Lord.
The left fielder, number 5.
I'll tell you what, there aren't a whole lot of ballparks in this league where that isn't a home run. I mean, he had to hit that thing a good 400 feet plus, but at least he'll have 3 bases to show for it.
Ender Inciarte will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the two-out triple.
Well, the inning didn't look like it was going anywhere with those 2 quick outs, but then all of a sudden, now the pressure's on here with the runner down at third.
Hit on the ground to third. And they'll escape danger here after the two-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the two-out triple. We'll come right back with leading off the inning, Chris Coughlin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Chris Coughlin.
First offering on its way.
Hey, come on.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
2 strikes.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9th.
Richie Burnside settles into the box for his first chance. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2.
Hey, 2 outs. Plays at 1.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The batter, number 9.
Javier Baez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just missing here, 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there. With your head out there.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
Corner paint right there.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Anthony Rizzo is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Inciarte's there.
I got it. I go.
Makes the play, 1 away. Jorge Soler is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Go right now, fellas, right now.
Skied into straightaway right.
Oh, you. Got it,
They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Lays off 1-0.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail.
Leading off for the Cubs, shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Tommy LaStella is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
Grounded to the right. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Chris Coughlin.
Chris Coughlin stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And a screwball is off the plate away for ball 1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Pennington comes up with it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Big Daddy Candyman digs in here. Hit a triple his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Coughlin going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
I'll take it.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Richie Burnside will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Only their 3rd hit of the ball game so far. He's got 2 of them. This offense has pretty much been non-existent this entire ball game.
Javier Baez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses, strike 2.
And with some of these guys, It's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And that one never threatened the zone. On the ground to third. Pennington takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We're back with Jorge Soler. Will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. It seems that he's seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, this guy has been like a maestro out there tonight. He starts another inning off with a strikeout. And a lot of these guys, they're not even close with their swings. He's had them eaten right out of the palm of his hand.
Miguel Montero will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Too high, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Back-to-back strikeouts now to start the inning. 10 now in the ball game. He's just been setting them up and knocking them down.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Ooh, that's one of his best pitches tonight.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Big Daddy Candyman will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Fowler going back on it to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Tommy LaStella comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the eighth.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Chris Coughlin will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there on the first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Ernie Harrod will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a high strike there, 0-1. Perhaps exasperation would be the watchword in that first base dugout.
Yeah, and you know what? It feels like it's been that way all night for him.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Big Daddy Candyman steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, your turn. Driving me. Clutch up, kid.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
1-1. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dexter Fowler will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth. Javier Baez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Slurve in there, strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Anthony Rizzo. Anthony
Rizzo will stand in now as their last shot here with 2
Alfonso.
away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark.
That's ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Calling for it, Pennington makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shot.
I sent you a pretty invite. Join whenever you want, bro.
Alright, give me a second. I'll check it out.
Okay.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory.
13 Ks. 30 Ks.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch
I
him.
want the money of your boothole, please. WTF. You are cheese.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
See what I'm talking about. Ryan Finn, I want the money of your butthole, please. I don't know what that means, but alright.